So, hi Jai Shankar, thanks for having this call with us, and many congratulations on Boston. You got into the MSBA program with a scholarship. So, tell me, how do you feel?
First of all, I'm very happy. You can see it in my face. I'm really happy because I got into BU and it's an incredible university. I never expected, like when I was doing my application and everything, I never expected, but yeah, you can see it in my face. So I'm really happy about it.
Right. And of course, you're waiting for some other results as well. So, could you just give a brief of which all schools did you apply to and what was the result status?
Yeah, so I applied to in my mind, I had like 7, 8 to apply to, but I applied to like 5 of them. So it was BU, then it was Duke, and it was Georgetown. Then there was Northeastern University, and then there was University of Rochester Simon Business School. So I applied to unis. Yeah.
Right. And you were saying that you're waitlisted for Duke. Hopefully that comes
Yeah.
through. And your
Yeah.
others you're waiting, but I'm guessing you're going to choose Boston.
Yeah, so yes, that's right. So basically, first preference was Duke, and second preference was BU, and the others were like after that and everything. But my BU's application was earlier than these, so I applied there, and I got an admit as well earlier. I got a decision before these other guys, so that's why that like my second option, right? So I'm happy about that, and I don't care about the other ones as of now. Duke, I got waitlisted, so I'm just waiting on that.
I was telling you, right? So yes, of course, but again, you have a scholarship as well. So congratulations on that. I think it's a good amount. So $24,000. But you can always use this as a leverage point for other admits as well. So like we discussed just. So make sure that yes, of course, maybe you can negotiate a better admit.
Yeah, I can maybe leverage this one.
That
I can do that.
If somebody is offering you 100% scholarship, then again maybe we need to have another.
Yeah, hopefully that happens.
So that's what I'm saying, right? So right now you have two options. Either you still keep on hustling, or you can just say, I'm very happy, I'm relaxed. You have both options. Yeah. That's a good thing. Once you get the admit, you get both options.
Yeah, right. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. So now I wanted to talk about the team. So I think you got Somajit and the backend team as well. So overall, how was your experience? How was the team able to craft an essay which got you the admit? What kind of inputs they were able to give you? Just a very brief input would be fine.
Yeah. So my overall experience was like absolutely fantastic, I would say, because when I started off, I had no clue. I had like if someone like me can get into BU, like I'm sure like anyone can do it with zero knowledge of knowing any university, because I had no clue. So when I started off, I did not know how to write an essay. I did not know like the college to aim for. I was like, when I first saw I saw 4 colleges, and I thought I'd never get into any of this. I didn't think I'd get into like an 80% rate colleges, because I thought, oh, my GPA is low, I'm bad at writing, or my experience isn't enough or something. And once I was introduced to the team, then I started scheduling calls from day one itself. So I started speaking to my mentor, and I told him that this is my experience, this is my GPA, this is what I want to do. How do I bridge the gap here, and how to do a good college? Right. So he shortlisted colleges for me. Then I did my own research as well, and I had a couple of colleges in mind. Even my mentor had a couple of colleges, so I combined all of them. And like I said, there were like 7 or 8. After that, I had like reach colleges, and then there was mid, and then there was obviously backup colleges, which I did not apply to because there was still time to go. But yeah, so my mentor, he was really helpful, because little confidence in myself when it comes to essays. He gave me samples to read, and I read all of that. I started thinking how people have already got admits, how they used to think. So I was able to think how they used to think, and it's basically bridging, like it's basically all about leverage, how you leverage your experience. Exactly. And say that, you know what, I have this experience, I want, by getting into your university, I can be where I want.
I have noticed one thing. Most of our applicants, right, one of the biggest problem is also their confidence. They always think that the other person's profile is way better. My profile is bad. How will I get in, etc. So one of the first things that most of our consultants end up doing is pepping them up, right? Don't worry. There is a way to create a story. There is a way to, structure these things, right? Those things are important as well.
Right. This story structure. I mean, so Somajit was my mentor. So he always, he told me, you know what, just write a draft, just write whatever you can. I wrote it, and then he pointed out, he's like, okay, you did so and so, but why did you do it? Was there an impact created? So slowly I was like, right, I just wrote, I did this so and so project with a team. But why did you do the project? Did it interest you, or did you want to do it, gain something? What impact? So slowly I could like think, I think in that way that, oh, you know what, like whatever I write, it should, whoever it should think that this person is doing something impactful. He's just not doing it for time pass. So no matter what I wrote in my essay, like if it was 450 words, 600 words, every single word and every single line had an impact. So whoever's reading is not like wasting time there. No matter what they're reading, it's impactful, and it shows like candidate.
Because like you've seen the essays, because there are word limits. Sometimes the essays are as low as 250 words, and you have to write everything that you wrote for in a page, or 650 words. You have to crunch as well. What about
this? I mean,
sorry, go ahead. Please. Go ahead.
I mean, this, like I wanted to write everything about me, like, oh, I come from India, and like this is what happened in my life. Then I went to school, I met such people, then I did awesome projects, I worked in a huge company, then I came to a startup. I wanted to add like everything, and you can't fit that much in a 450 word essay. But
that's why we have so many back and forths as well, because you can't judge things in one call or one edit or something like that. That is why the entire process, there's a back and forth as well. There is a feedback mechanism. There is a comment written on your edits. Okay, because one thing is finalized.
Helped me, like my mentors and the editing team and everything, that they really helped me for this. So yeah.
One quick question I have about the unique aspects of the application, such as the Kira video interview, which is, I think, something that you would have come across for the first time. How was the help on, like, I think you have resources on the CRM, etc. Was that helpful? How did you go about it? And were you feeling confident? Because again, Kira is a game of confidence.
Kira, you have to record yourself, and I don't know if it's with everyone, but with me, if I have to record myself, I get very conscious. And
it's with everyone across the board. It's not just you, it's everyone across the board. That's why I told you, right? Kira is more of a game of confidence rather than anything else.
Exactly. So that's what I was. So like for BU, the university I got in, like I had to give an interview. Like after I submitted, there was a link where I had to do a Kira interview, right? So they asked me 3 questions, very random questions. I had no clue what they were going to ask me. Right. So at first, when I got to know about this, I was like, what are they going to know? Like, I think I'll be done here. Like I won't be able to do this. But then, so in the portal, there's a Kira section. So I went through all of that. So I sat for like I sat for 4 days, and I went through all of it. Like what is Kira? How do you go about it? What is the approach you take? And there's everything like detailed. So if you have I had zero knowledge. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
Right.
And I went through all of that. Then as soon as I started, I went one chance. Usually like it's one chance, and you hit the record button and the question pops, you have 1 minute to answer. So because I did that, and there was like I practiced as well, I could like practice with different questions, so there was confidence in me. Slowly I confident. So when that came up, like it was a cakewalk for me, so I could answer all 3 of them.
Kira is all about confidence, because many of the questions are not even they're personal choices rather than even questions, but you need to give context. The same thing, right? You need to be you need to tell them, be confident and tell them about why have you selected this option, etc. Fair enough. Before we end this, anything else that you would like to add?
I kept saying the same thing, that no matter what, like where you are in your stage, if you want to get into a university, like it is like, because when I started, like I'm telling you, I listed on 30 colleges, and I won't get any of it. But then slowly, day in day out, when you're working on it, when you're other people's essay, and never compare yourself. That's the worst thing you can do.
See, again, these are lessons we try to give everyone, right? Don't compare, because everybody thinks, okay, how will I get an admit? Look at that guy's profile. Everybody thinks that. That's why right? Don't worry about these things. And hopefully, look, again, it's not the end of our association, of course, right? So there are things to do regarding visa, etc. So definitely, right, I have already told you about the next steps and everything. In case you have any questions, you know how to reach out to the team. And once you have connected with BU, and once you had a call with BU, please reach out to me again, and then we can have a very quick brainstorming on the next steps. All right?
We can do that.
Jai Shankar. It was an absolute pleasure to connect with you. And again, you have 2 options: either right now be a hustler, or just take a break for a month and then relax and then go again with BU, right?
I think I just I just keep going. It's fine. I think every day if I keep doing it,
Exactly.
it's fine. I don't want to.
Compartmentalize, you will easily do it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
The rest of the things are not even there. You just need to ask for, apply for more scholarships and loans. So again, don't worry. It's a very small task compared to already the things that we have done. Let's crack on it. All right.
Perfect.
All the very best, and keep in touch. Bye bye.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Bye bye.